Hi there, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your monthly astrological forecast for March 2024. And don't forget to come back on a weekly basis for weekly astrological updates as well. This month is going to be fresh, clear, clean, and straightforward for everybody. It's one of the smoothest, most uncomplicated, and grounded months that we're going to have this first half of the year. Everything is just, again, getting out of this weird sort of nebulous, fluidic space that we've been in towards the end of February, and the road is just so much more clear. It's a really nice thing to see as we get ready to read. And for you, it's all about a booming economy and strong collaborations coming online for you. And we start this off with the Sun and Mercury together in Pisces, and they're going to be there through the 9th of the month. This is your second house of income, your salary, employment, valuables, and personal security. When we have the Sun and Mercury here together, Mercury is, of course, speeding up the rate with which you are accumulating wealth in your life and climbing any kind of professional ladders. This is also speeding up progress towards a very important professional goal, or maybe speeding up important talks, meetings, negotiations, or processes that you've been looking to maneuver through, looking to clear through in order to set yourself up for faster wealth and faster security here. And the Sun is bringing in a lot of very important transformations to either a financial arrangement or possibly a professional setup to be a lot more accommodating and valuable for you. After the 9th, Mercury moves on into the sign of Aries, and then we have the Sun following him on the 18th. And this is your third house of communications, pacts, promises, commitments, helpful third parties, and allies. And with Mercury here, this is all about speeding up the completion and the fulfillment of a lot of commitments that maybe are overdue for completion, so you can cash out of them, so you can make room for new things, or even speed up progress with a lot of joint pursuits and efforts that have fallen behind. Mercury in the third house also pays close attention to what has fallen behind, is not keeping up, is going too slowly, and starts moving things forward, especially as it relates to other people's parts that they need to do in a fair and square kind of way. With the Sun here, you're also going to find that a lot of help is going to be coming to you, both in generous acts of kindness in terms of gift giving and resources and hookups, but also with the help of people and their deeds that they're doing on your behalf when it comes to your network. The environment, the atmosphere around a lot of groups and a lot of, again, collaborations and alliances that you have are becoming all the more substantial, all the more valuable, all the more golden. And the Sun is also indicating a lot of very supportive attention is coming to you or to something that you're working on as far as a project or something you've got going on with somebody else in order to raise it up in the world as well. We've got Venus and Mars together in your sign through the 11th of the month. And so this is where you're getting the wild card blessings of both of these planets at the same time. Venus is turning you into a love, favor, and popularity and attention magnet. And of course, this is going to be really revving up your romantic life, your love life, especially when it comes to getting a chance to maybe indulge or fulfill certain desires, certain hungers, certain drives that you personally would like to, fulfill when it comes to your own part in a relationship, or maybe even attract more romantic attention into your world, draw more people your way if you are single or available to new people. This is also going to be lifted up by Mars, because Mars is also making you a powerhouse this month. Everything you do seems to go a lot farther. Mars is amplifying everything that you do, so, make sure that you're mindful of how you speak and how you conduct yourself. A little can go a long way, an inch will go a mile. But this is also a great time for blockbusting and overcoming a lot of obstacles that maybe have become confining in some way when it comes to your personal pursuits, things that you have been leading, things that you have started solo, things that you have been managing alone. This is also a time where a lot of you could be promoted in a sense, officially or unofficially, into a lot of leadership positions. People are looking to you. You are getting a chance to take control of a lot of things, either directly or through influence that you have been subject to. So you get a chance to also custom change a lot of things that have been running in your world this month. After the 11th, Venus moves on into Pisces, that second house of income, and Mars will be joining her on the 21st. And so Venus, of course, is going to be making it all the easier for you to rake in more money, which is why booming economy is a big theme of this month for you. Venus in the second house allows us to bring in more money into our world without having to do a whole lot of extra work. This could be because we are reaping the benefits of some favorite treatment from bosses, colleagues, and customers, or we may be finding that Venus is also hooking us up because of some kind of change in the way that the work that we're doing or the business or the field that we're in is being treated by the world at large. And Mars here is going to be helping you to break through a lot of walls or a lot of limitations or a lot of maybe plateaus that you've been stuck in terms of your professional path, or maybe some kind of limitation in terms of a glass ceiling with your earning power. However, be ready, Mars also brings in a lot of business too, but through overtime. Mars is all about making us wealthy through a lot of labor, so you might need to be ready to give some more time and energy from yourself to work, especially after the 21st. We've got a new moon in this part of your chart on the 10th, which is opening up a 2-week window period between the 10th and the 24th for a brand new start, new commitment, or new story to get underway, professionally or financially speaking. A lot of you could be scoring a new job, or if you're not getting a brand new job, this could be an expansion to a professional commitment that you have that is going to be bringing in more money to you. You may also find that this is going to be adding some kind of additional pipeline when it comes to maybe a career plan that you want to commit to more solidly down the road, or maybe even add some kind of new boost to your current earning power, something that's going to stack on top of what you're already used to getting. And finally, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse in Libra on March 25th. And this is your 9th house of higher education, expansion, growth, big moves, big travel, as well as anything to do with official dealings, government and legal matters, and your spiritual path and practice. And for this coming 3 months, right, so from the end of March all the way up to the end of June, there is going to be a lot of activity here that's tearing you out of your bubble. When we talk about expansion, this is all about you getting out and about. This is a great time for a lot of Aquarian people who've been looking to make some kind of big travel plans. Maybe you're looking to promote something online. Some of you may be having a bit of a 15 minutes of fame kind of moment. Expand on your business prospects. If you have a personal project, if you're looking to take any kind of pleasure trips, get out and see the world. Maybe some of you are looking to make some kind of major move, or for a lot of you, this is also going to be a transformation that is going to take place in your spiritual community or with a spiritual path, or maybe a friend or an associate that you share a common spiritual path with, that is also going to have a very positive effect on other corners of your world. However, this is also going to be closing up a lot of big contracts, big agreements, and big maybe obligations or big stories that have been running your world as it relates to one of these matters in your chart, allowing you to move on from them and take on these bigger adventures and bigger feats. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.